and I'm going to just introduce you the platform. So this is where the Q&A. This is where you can ask me the questions. I am not going to enable your voice. You can ask your questions in the Q&A. Okay, let's start the session. I hope you can see the presentation. As you can see, Nerd Indians is an official CPD member. What is CPD? Continuous Professional Development Program programs. CPD means in UK, all the top universities which conduct, including University of Cambridge, Oxford, or King's College London, Imperial College London, every university which wants to provide online certification courses, they usually get a CPD accreditation, and we are the only company in India which has a CPD accreditation. So you can understand the kind of credibility we have. Let us go through the program. This is a UK Job Pass introduction for Indian students. As you can see, BTech, BBA, BCA, MBA, Pharma, Biotech, Healthcare. It's basically for everyone who is in UK for their education. This is an overview where I am going to explain about our company and then the problems we are facing and the solution, and explain the positions, all the positions including sponsorship positions and your eligibility and how you can be successful and the benefits. Nerd Indians. We consider ourselves as an OTT for education or a Netflix for education. Basically, access to all the courses, both live and self-paced, at an affordable annual subscription free. In India, we have partnered with various institutions and various partners. As you can see, we have done various pilots, and we are currently training more than 4,000 students, and we gave them access to all the top courses. And these are they are trained by experts from top companies like IBM, TCS, Accenture, Google, GSK, Aurobindo, Dr. Reddy's. And this is our platform for doctors, medical needs. We are official partners for various UK clients, including UK NHS and Royal Colleges. As you can see, we have done various pilots together, and we are part of various programs where we promote official UK certifications from UK government NHS, Royal Colleges, and in India also we are official partners with various government bodies, skill development councils from state and central. As you can see, we are officially partnered with various organizations like OpenCV, SAS, and GreatHRs. We have done various pilots with them. So the kind of partnership we have with the UK government, NHS, or Royal Colleges, or Integrity, or various partners, it shows how credible we are. Now, firstly, I hope this screen gives you some information. Are you clever? Yeah, I'm quite sure you're clever than me, but it's not the question of whether you're clever than me or not. Are you clever than UK government? That's the question. I don't think so. Let's do some math to understand how clever they are. Okay. Now, problem one, you need sponsorship, you need a salary of 38,000 pounds, right? But when you compare it to India, in India, what happens when you get a job? Every year you get 10% hike. When you change a job, you get 30% hike. But in UK, that's not the condition. The average annual pay hike is just 3.6%. Let us consider you will get 5% hike, assuming you are talented. And if you change your job, you can get an average pay in UK only 9.5%. You don't get 30% hike like in India. Let's assume, because you're assuming you are extraordinarily talented and somebody has given you 20% hike, assuming that Still, you will get only 26,250 pounds with such hike. So getting 38,000 pounds for sponsorship is highly unlikely. Why? Let's assume you got after hike also the maximum salary would be 26,250 pounds. But let us make much more exaggeration. Now your salary is 30,000 pounds in your uh, PSW1, that's first year of PSW. Even after 10% hike at the second year, you're just getting 33,000 pounds. Still, you don't meet the criteria. Why? The UK government wants to send most of the Indians back out of their country. That's the reason they increased the sponsorship fee. I mean, the salary required for sponsorship. To give you a hike of 48, 45% or 100%, and then let us not count percentage. Let us assume at this moment your annual salary is 20,000 pounds. You are expecting some company to pay you extra 18,000 pounds and give you sponsorship. Why? Instead of that, they can hire somebody on a PSW1, right? The first year of PSW. Why should they give you sponsorship? They can hire a UK citizen or European citizen also, right? But that's the problem. So, an easy solution is you have to get a minimum salary of 30,000 pounds at the time of graduation. That's the only way. Now, problem two. What is the second problem? In 2023, total number of skilled worker visas issued were around 5 lakhs. In 2024, it dropped down by 50%, almost 50%, which is half of it, 250,000. Remember, these visas are not just issued to Indians, it's for all nationalities. So, in 250 also, we are expecting this year to drop down more because of the new rules, bad rules. Totally, it's going to reduce more. And most of these visas are given to doctors, nurses, healthcare workers, which because NHS has scarcity, and the other for experienced individuals. Like example, most of the UK companies want somebody like a vice president or a program manager or a delivery manager. They have other positions also for which they want to recruit, for which you are not eligible, right? So these visas will go there. So hardly you will have a 70,000 or a 50,000 visas for which more than 4 lakh Indians are going to compete. Now, problem number three. UK government is unpredictable. Now you may think, I have a visa of 2 years. I am very safe. This is what everyone thought in 2013. In 2013 to 2016, who had visas and work permits, even their visas were curtailed. More than 1 lakh student visas were curtailed to show to their own population that the government is reducing the immigration numbers. What does that mean? They can do anything. They'll try to find out, investigate your loan documents which you have submitted retrospectively, and still they curtail your visas and send. It's totally in their hand. Now they want to reduce the immigration numbers once again. That's a big problem. So to restrict, they have started restriction on dependents, increased healthcare surcharge fee, and also increased the sponsorship salary, which is almost 38,000 pounds. This is a huge salary. The solution. What is the solution? We are saying the only solution is UK job pass, where we will only help you to get a highly paid job before graduation. I know when we say graduation and the day when you get results, when you pass the exams and the graduation, you have 2 months in time. Okay, we are saying graduation before graduation. So anybody who is in the first semester or second semester, please join. I would say all first semester students, please join. I'll tell you why. A research, and also we will help you with a research position or a PhD, fully funded PhD position. Why research or a fully funded PhD? Indians don't like research. So you don't have any competition. You understand? A PhD also no competition. And a job with sponsorship is the only position for which everyone is competing. So there are two positions. For the first two, there is no competition. These two. Why? Nobody wants a job immediately after graduation. Because they are not prepared for that. They just want to use that first year of PSW to pay the student loan, which is the most foolish thing to do. Why? I'll tell you. Example, this is graduate position. For this, you are only eligible when you have graduated. These are posted when around that date when people graduate. So graduate positions, you are eligible. But when are you graduate? When from the day of graduation to 1 year, which means your first year PSW is the time when you are eligible for these positions. But you are wasting this time by trying to work in part times and paying your student loan. That is not the reason you got student loan. Student loan, you got it to get a job. First get a job, then pay the student loan. First year PSW, whoever wastes first year PSW, second year is utter waste. The sponsorships, as you can see, one of the sponsorship position we have shared, epidemiological data scientist. We know only normal data scientist. Who is this epidemiological data scientist? See, everyone who applies for these positions are Indians or those who want sponsorships. But those people will apply for a data scientist position. They won't apply for epidemiological data scientist. We will train you. You don't need to worry. We are the one who train you for end to end. Then we will only help you with scheduling the interviews. So you don't need to worry. You understand? You just need to be a sincere student with us. That's the only thing you have to do. And another one, research position. I'm telling you, Indians are very bad with research. Nobody applies for a research position, but you are not also adequately trained for research positions. See, the example has been given for an NHS. You don't need to worry about NHS. Research positions are in AI, in specifically machine learning, AI, imaging, medical imaging, or self-driving car. There are different types of research positions there. Okay, this is an example for healthcare, but many other examples I have given. This is data scientist. This is for business modeling analyst. So one each example I have given. So research position for you in your own field only we will find. And this is a fully funded PhD. We may say, why the hell we should learn join a fully funded PhD? You should understand one thing. You want to save your career or not is a question which you have to understand. Okay. Now you can see, if you do a PhD in UK, what happens? You are eligible for 2 positions. In UK itself, there is something called an exceptional talent visa, which will help you to get a position or even a ILR within 5 years. This is a O1 visa for researchers in USA. 97% success rate is there. You don't need to have a offer letter or anything. You don't need a H1B lottery. But if you have a PhD, what else is the advantage? This is one of India's notification in one of the universities. See, if you can see, either NET exam has to be given, or they should have got a PhD from top 500 universities. Simple. Assistant professor job, happily 1.5 lakh in India only. So don't waste time with rubbish options. Okay, just follow our advice, we'll help you out. And one more thing, for the same O1 visa or exceptional talent visa, even if you have a research position and if you are part of publishing 4 articles, that will help you in you getting an exceptional talent visa even in UK. Remember, these are most important for you. If you follow our advice, you will have a healthy career, or else part-time job you will do. You will once again do part-time job and come out of that country without doing anything. And who are eligible for our program? First semester students, recent graduate, who are in PSW, students whose visa is expiring. But whose visa is expiring within 6 months, please understand, you are not giving us a fair chance, which means you won't also have fair chance. But the risk is always there. The steps, first you have to share the details, every detail, and then we will only do market research and find the position for you. We will only contact HRs of those relevant companies and find out the requirements and share your details. Then we will only help you with the scheduling the interview. We will only train you for the interview. And once you attend till you step into the interview room, we train you, and most probably you will get selected, because these positions are positions for which most of the Indians won't apply. These are all highly professional jobs, not some cleaner job. Okay. So once you join this, so the competition will be very less and 98% success rate will be there. 2% failure rate will be there because you are human, you will make mistakes in the interview. But we will prepare you in such a way that the 2% error also won't be there. But you have to follow our instruction. You shouldn't behave like a customer, you are a student. So from day one, when you enroll, you should behave like student. If you behave like a customer, you shouldn't join this program. Final step. So once you crack the position, you get an offer letter or a sponsorship or highly paid job, PhD. See, the benefits, it is valid for 1 year, so there is no limit for interviews. It is, and the training is not provided by some training center. Okay, we are a tech company, but we are a zero trainer company. What does that mean? Which means all the training provided to you is provided by experts from top companies like senior business analyst from Value Labs or Cognizant, a AI scientist from a Cognizant, or a data engineer from a Deloitte. So, or or a clinical researcher from Synois Health. It's like there is nothing like a training center. Okay, you and provide. You have to sacrifice 1 day of your part time. It doesn't matter. Training, if you don't attend on time, we will give you recording. No problem with that. But no, not like conduct separate training for me. I am kind of, you shouldn't behave like you are some kind of a CU. You're a student. Okay. And these are our details. Now, how much are we charging? Is we charge around 1 lakh rupees at this moment. It's Job Pass 3.0 third batch we are charging. For master students 1.5 lakhs and PhD students 2 lakhs. These are our contact details. You can reach out to us, and I'll give you some more details to increase the confidence on us. This is the NHS website. I'm going to share the details and find our company's name here. See, it shows how credible we are. You can find once you click and promote both UK government NHS programs, Royal Colleges programs. You should understand we are officially presenting them. That is the reason we are allowed to use the logos. Okay, not everyone is allowed to do that. You can see NHS, and you are working in UK, so you know what are NHS. I did not educate you. It's a government. So we are working with top bodies, and we know how your interviews are, how what kind of tough questions will be there. So I hope I have given you all the details to understand how good we are. Now, any questions, please share it on here. Okay, I'm going to answer all your questions. Please share your questions. And type your questions. I am not going to allow you to speak directly because that may create a resound or something. Please, for now, please adjust with this. You can type your questions here. Meanwhile, you type your questions. I'm going to show you our official page for this program. So this is an official page for JobPass 3.0. You can find for a student 1,500 pounds, for a PSW student 2,000 pounds. And if you just want us to write your CV and cover letter, it's 200 pounds. Interview training, you already got an interview or in panic, please reach out to us, which has 350 pounds. Try to help you out. Okay. These are all our career advisors who are available online. You can book your session anytime here. Steps are shown on the website directly. You can complete the registration by paying the fee. Then you can share the screenshot with any one of the back options, and we'll collect all the documents. Within 10 days, we'll try to create a syllabus and training schedule. The training will be provided by top companies like company professionals from TCS, IBM, GSK, and many more. Then our team will contact the HRs of the companies and schedule interviews. Interview training, then success. Just look at the option. If you follow us blindly, simple. Don't be over smart. You can be over smart by preparing by yourself rather than trying to over smart us simply by wasting our time. Don't do it. Okay, there are many people who are, this student got a PhD in University of Dundee and she is an engineering student. So any more questions? I'm waiting for the questions on the chat.